Hello everyone. Today we are going to try this app called Coffee Break Italian. Again, this is my first time using this app. I'm using the free trial. Basically, they have like a free version you can request access to. When you go to the website, basically you can start one of their plans, subscriptions plans, or you can also send them an email, or I think you can submit your information, and they can send you an email with all the links for you to try the trial version, which is this one. They give you access basically to two different levels: beginner, intermediate, or advanced, and you can choose which one you want to try. So for this video, I chose to try the beginner level lessons. So they gave me access to this. Let's see what they got. Yeah, I remember they mentioned that in the email they sent. They mentioned that they give you access to the first three lessons of each level. So in this case, I have access to the first three lessons of the beginner level. So let's see. But this is what you encounter when you open the website. In this case, because it's a trial version, I don't know how it changes when once you are in the pay version. I don't know if it's the same just with all the other lessons remaining, or if it's actually the UI changes also or not. I'm not sure about that, but regardless, let's check what they have to offer. So in this case, we're gonna do lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. Of course, we won't do all of them. We're gonna start, maybe we can do maybe lesson, you can say maybe lesson 2. It's okay. Or even lesson 3 maybe. We'll see. So what do they have? Basically there's not like a navigation bar in this case. I don't know if it's also one of the limitations of being the trial version. But here you have the class outline, which is this one. The title of the lesson, how is the lesson structured, video, audio, notes, and then bonus audio. I think it's the same in all of them. Yep. And then here you have some next steps. Okay, basically here they once you finish the first three lessons, they show you what you can do if you decide to pay. And then here, okay, season 1. I think they have 3 seasons. I'm not sure about that. And I also heard that they have like a podcast. So I don't know if this is included also in these lessons, or if it's something like separate from the actual course. I don't know. I guess we will check later. And here you have your instructor. What is this? If I click there, okay, includes language teachers, okay, native speakers and host learners. Okay, making your experience. So I guess in this case you can be sure. Okay, so basically they let you know that these are not random lessons, right? That they throw at you. According to this, they curate the material, the content. Okay, I hope it's true. Let's go. So class outline. Let's see how it goes. This is my first time trying this app. Let's see. So let's do, okay, getting started. Okay, well, let's see how this trial course works. Let's start with that. Hmm. It says, okay, how this trial course work. Welcome to this trial course. Okay, so basically they explain to you how to navigate the whole website. And completing a lesson, you can go to the previous one, to the next one. Okay, autoplay, how to complete. Okay, they basically walk you through all the options they have there. Okay, good. Continue, complete and continue. What's this discussion? Okay, you can post comments too. Examples here. Okay, good. Okay, got it. Continue. Questions. And now we have lesson 1. Let's see. So the first part is a video. Mhm. Coffee break Italian lesson 1. Sto molto male. That's the title. It says, in this lesson you'll learn to say hello and ask the question, how are you? You'll also learn some appropriate answers for this question and discover more about Italian culture. Okay, and here you can put your comments. For this lesson is 47 comments. Okay, and I can see that the actual people from the app they reply, so that's good. And let's play the video and let's see what they have for this.
Coffee Break Italian, Lesson 1. Buongiorno. My name is Mark, and I'm here to help you.
Oh wait, I just noticed that it's 20 minutes long the video, so we won't be able to see the whole thing, but at least let's see how they organize everything.
You learn Italian. Welcome to Coffee Break Italian. Now, I'd like to introduce you to someone here. Buongiorno, Katie.
Hello.
So tell us a little about yourself, Katie.
Well, my name's Katie and I'm going to be learning Italian along with all of you at home. I have been to Italy a few times and I'd love to go back. There are so many beautiful places I really want to visit, so I'm really looking forward to improving my Italian with this course.
Allora, Katie, parli italiano? Do you speak any Italian?
A few words, but not much at all. I do speak French and Spanish, so I'm hoping I'll be able to spot some similarities between the languages.
Yeah, I can feel the vibe of this podcast vibe. It feels like that. It's basically audio. I don't know if they're gonna have like some images later or some actual people in the video, or if it's gonna be just basically one audio. I'm not sure because it says here audio too, so I don't know if this is gonna be the same or gonna have some actual video here. But yeah, I can feel the podcast vibe. It feels like a podcast. The way they are like talking, interacting, it feels like a podcast. Okay, let's continue.
I'm sure you will. And in fact, if any of our listeners have already learned French or Spanish, they'll notice that there are lots and lots of similarities between French, Spanish, and Italian. Now, Katie is going to be learning with all of our listeners, and this means that Katie gets to make the mistakes. Katie gets to try things out. And by listening to Katie and listening to me teaching you, hopefully you'll make great progress. But it's not just about me as a speaker of Italian and Katie as a learner of Italian, because we've also got someone else here. And I'd like to introduce you to Francesca. Salve, Francesca.
Ciao Mark.
Come stai?
Sto bene, grazie. E tu?
Sto benissimo, grazie.
Molto bene.
Now, by the end of this lesson, you will understand exactly what we've just said to each other. Francesca is here to help us in this course, and
Okay, I like that. Basically, they introduce a learner. They also they have basically the instructor and a third person who is the native speaker, which is I mean I like that the way they're doing it. It feels natural. It feels good. But I wanna try to see if we go to the actual learning part here. Let's go. Pip.
Come stai?
and one answer to that is fine or well.
Bene.
Okay.
Bene.
Okay, we also learned how to say I am well, using that little word meaning I'm.
Sto bene.
Sto bene.
Let's
Okay.
try that one again.
Sto bene.
Sto bene.
Sto bene.
Okay, and we were also being polite with a nice word for thank you. How do we say thank you in Italian?
Grazie.
Grazie.
Okay, I can see that after the introduction, they actually go to the main lesson to teach you some words and expressions and phrases. Okay, let's see if we keep going. What's this?
Molto bene. Venice. Venezia. If we traveled south of Roma, we would find ourselves in Napoli, Naples. And you will
Okay.
probably know that Italy is shaped like a boot. So, where would we be if we went all the way to the south, to the toe of the boot? Sicilia, which of course is Sicily. Now, obviously, there are many more beautiful Italian cities that we are sure.
Okay, so they also talk about a little more about like different topics. In this case, they're talking about the Italian cities, where they are located. Okay, so I like. It feels more like a. At the beginning, it feels like a podcast. Then in the middle, we when they start doing the introducing the vocabulary and the phrases, it feels more like a very traditional class. And now I think went back to podcast mode. I mean, I like it.
Le.
Okay.
And when you're feeling really awful,
Sto malissimo.
Sto malissimo.
and adding in that other little expression, oh my goodness, I feel awful.
Mamma mia, sto malissimo.
Mamma mia, sto malissimo.
Okay, it's time to put some of this language to the test. What we're going to do is have a conversation. Francesca and I are going to discuss how we're feeling, and Katie, you're going to have to decide who's feeling well and who's feeling not so well.
Okay.
Va bene?
Okay.
Va bene just means okay. Is that okay? Va bene?
Va bene.
Okay. And you can indeed answer it with va bene.
Va bene.
Okay, let's try it. Ciao Francesca, come stai?
Ciao Mark, sto bene. E tu?
Oggi sto male.
Oh, mamma mia.
Let's listen again. Ciao Francesca, come stai?
Ciao Mark, sto bene. E tu?
Oggi sto male.
Oh, mamma mia.
Okay, Katie, not too difficult, but can you tell us who was feeling well and who wasn't feeling so well?
I think Francesca was the lucky one. She was feeling well, and I think, Mark, you were having a bad day.
I was indeed. Indeed, I used another word there that we've not learned yet, and that word is oggi. Oggi.
Oggi.
Okay, I like it. It's a really interesting approach. Actually, it feels like in part it feels like a traditional class, but it has really this very heavy feel or vibes of a podcast. Yeah, I mean, I like it because I have used podcasts to learn before. Even this one, using slow Italian, for example, they have something similar going on. They use podcasts also to help learners. So it's just kind of the same vibe, but in this case they also have, it's the same vibe like a podcast, but they actually also turn it like into a class, like with conversations, examples, little more casual talking. It's nice. I like it. It feels like a podcast with basically with visual content, with visual components, I would say. So it's okay. So the video part is good. It feels like a lesson. Let's go with the audio now. What was this? See the next one. You can download the audio. That's good to know. So this is audio version of the main lesson. You can download this episode. Okay, good. But I want to hear it. So just hear up. How long is it? Let's see. Okay.
Coffee Break Italian, Lesson 1.
Oh, okay. So this is basically the same. It's the same. It's just the version you can download, so you can listen to it when in your free time or when basically anytime you want. Okay, so it's basically the same, just the audio. Still 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Okay, good to know. Now let's go to lesson 1 notes. Let's see what this is. It's a PDF. Okay. Okay, so it's like it's basically like a document. It says season 1, lesson 1, lesson notes, introduction, material link to the review episode. Okay. And what else? Let's see. This is a word you learn. So basically they have some vocabulary. Let's begin. Okay. Saying hello, this is way. Okay, basically, okay. It's very text based. Asking how are you, to say how are you. There are many ways to answer. Okay. So basically, they help you review the all the vocabulary that they taught you on the during the video lesson and the audio lesson. So you have some, but they give you also the dialogue, and basically they give you like a explanation of what was going on during the video lesson. Translations, explanations, and then review. What's this? Okay, lesson will be reviewing the words. It's okay, so that's a lot of like reviewing here, all the words. Dialogues. Okay. Basically it's just a walkthrough from the video lesson, and then the transcript. Okay, so also a whole transcript. Okay, but we're talking about the cities. Good. It would be nice also if they, because okay, I understand that it's just text. It's supposed to be notes, but it would be nice if they allow people to to click and you can hear the pronunciation of the words, because the only way you can go and listen to the pronunciation is by going back to the video lesson or the audio lesson, and it's 20 minutes, right? It's long, so you have to basically look for the things. If you are looking for a particular thing, you need to basically try to find it, which is hard. It's a 20 minutes video or audio, so it would be nice if they give you the option in this section that if you wanna practice, for example, how to say this, you can click it and then it tells you how to pronounce it. That's just something simple that they could just incorporate it. They could just add it. It will help a lot. Okay, that's it. And then here we have bonus audio. But let's see what this. This allows you to review the vocabulary from the main. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess I think this is what I was talking about. Just the vocabulary, hopefully. Let's see.
Coffee Break Italian, Lesson 1, bonus
So it's 8 minutes. Say shorter. Let's see.
episode. Buongiorno e benvenuti a Coffee Break Italian. Io sono Mark.
E io sono Francesca.
We're here to help you further with your Italian. In these bonus episodes, we're going to be presenting some additional vocabulary to help you take your language learning that bit further. And then I'll be testing you on some translation exercises. So you'll need to think about what you've learned and put it into practice. Allora, Francesca, come stai?
Sto bene, grazie. E tu, Mark?
Anch'io sto bene. I'm well too. Now, in lesson 1, we've been focusing on asking the question, how are you? And you heard.
Okay, so basically, okay, this is nice. It's like a little extra content for you to practice. And according to what he said, then it's gonna test us later. So let's go complete and continue. Let's see how does that work. What? No. Let's go back. I guess it's not here. I guess we have to actually
Coffee
go to
break.
the end, maybe. Let's see.
Number 2,
Okay.
translate into Italian.
Okay.
How are you?
Okay. So basically, the test is actually in the audio. Okay. So basically, they give you some review here, and then at the end they ask you questions, and you have to translate. It's good. I mean, it can be helpful, and basically that's it. From what I can see, there's not much more to add. How to play, how to complete. Okay, let's go back to the home page. So I know it was a really fast walkthrough, but I mean they're really long lessons. So, but I think we kind of like covered the main idea, the core lesson they're trying to offer, which is, I mean, it's okay. I like it, but the thing is that with these reviews, what I try to look for usually is for speaking practice. every time I do like a review about about an app, I try to find a way to practice speaking. So I like to find out if that app actually helps you to improve your speaking skills. In this one, the lessons are really well structured and organized, but I don't really feel like that they actually help you with the speaking, which for me, I know listening, comprehension, writing. I know all that is important to learn a language, but for me the main thing is speaking. That's it. So in this case, I think kind of like a little short on speaking. I would prefer if they dedicate maybe one more of these sections of each lesson just to speaking. I know they do like the translation practicing at the end, but I don't think that's enough. And so if the main idea of this app is to help you practice and review things that you are learning, let's say in a different course or by yourself, then yes, it's good. But if the idea of this course is like, if the idea of this app is to actually help you to become fluent, I don't know that would be possible. No, without speaking practice. That's it. I don't know. I don't know if they offer that in the pay version. As I told you, this is just a trial version, so I don't know if this is like a representation of the complete content they offer in the actual pay version. But I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming this is the actual way they they organize all their lessons, all their content. So I'm assuming this is basically how a lesson would look even in the pay version. So I think we covered most of it. Just basically, I like the podcast vibe. I like that it's a lot of like conversations, people talking and explaining things, letting you like even letting you practice a little translations at the end. But I feel that if they don't actually have a way to make the user practice speaking, that's a really that's something that it needs to be improved. That's it. Without that, there's no way you can achieve fluency. Besides that, it's a nice app to practice, I would say. So I think we covered everything. I hope you like it, and goodbye and see you in the next one.